Would you look at that? We're here. Um, welcome back to the Wrestling Room. I am Lash Legends Lashes, and I have my lovely co-host here with me this week. And who the hell are you?
I am Oba Femi, the ruler, the longest reigning NXT North American champion in the history of NXT, who lost to Tony D, surprisingly. Ooh, bars. What's up, people?
I feel like at some point you're gonna decide to be normal, and I'm not gonna see it coming.
Yawn.
Are you sure?
Yawn.
Oh, okay then. Shit, fuck. So it's Saturday. Um, Wrestle Dream is coming on in about an hour, which means 0 hour is on right now, and I have no idea who these two women are that are fighting on my screen. But at the same time, that's okay. What?
Why is that okay?
It's not meant for me to know.
You're supposed to
Especially
know who every wrestler is. You're not a real wrestling fan.
okay.
Oh,
The fuck?
that
I ain't
wasn't
gonna.
your that wasn't the reaction. I was. You needed to like freak out or something.
Well, that requires me to give a fuck, and I don't have any of that in me.
You're not hyped for Wrestle Dream,
You
but
just told me
but
there was two women on the card, and one of the matches is on right now.
yeah. Surprisingly, I it just Well, actually, no, not surprisingly. I don't know why Mercedes is not on the card. Willow's getting a title shot after losing, uh, among other things. It's just this whole card I can rip apart basically just for logic gaps, except maybe the Brody and Darby match. Could that actually make some sense?
Why did he announce that Swerve was coming and then put it on the card advertisement?
Because he doesn't know how to promote. And they're that was them telling you that Bobby's coming tonight. You know, this week on who's debuting in AEW. It's
Oh,
fucking
speaking
Bob.
of, they said that Bobby and Jericho squashed their beef.
MVP and Jericho.
MVP Bobby, Hurt Business, Hurt Syndicate, Hurt These Nuts, Black Person,
Oh,
Chris Jericho.
I didn't know they had smoke, but I'm happy you resolved it. Grown men resolving issues. I like that.
Yeah. Starting off the show talking about AEW does not feel right.
The show's about to come on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to go to the card, you can. I can very
I could care
essentially
less.
I can explain to you like why 95% of the matches do not. The only thing that matters tonight is that Bobby and Shane O'Mac are showing up. That's all that matters.
Now, who said Shane coming?
Me, just now.
Oh, well,
That's the only rightful conclusion you can have because Moxley says someone is controlling him, which is a funny statement in itself that someone is controlling John Moxley. But I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. They're doing their own bloodline thing, so we need to find the tribal chief, and the tribal chief is Shane McMahon, the best in the world.
that's funny.
He won the tournament. Remember the tournament?
No.
Oh, you weren't. Oh, yeah, yeah. He won a tournament a long time ago, where it was like he was the best in the world, and it was like the World Cup, and he won the tournament for some reason, and he became legally the best wrestler in the world. He had a shirt that said on the back and everything that the commentator had to say it every time he came out. It was crazy.
What the shirt got to do with anything? It's a shirt.
Nah, it said the best in the world on the back, like CM
But
Punk.
CM Punk has shirts that say best in the world on it. So,
Yeah, they never had a best off. That's the thing. They never had it. That's this. But I mean, Shane McMahon's the only conclusion we could have to this show, so I could be like, okay, this was like you accomplished something here. Because if not, if this ends with Mox beating Brian, because we all know Brian's losing. If it just ends with Mox beating Brian,
Just
And then
want,
Bob giving Swerve a spear. Ooh,
just want for Brian to like fucking retire and go home to his goddamn kids.
you gotta say it like that. Shit.
I wanted him to retire at All In, but you know, we won titles instead because that made fucking sense, right?
I don't think that was his call. I
It's the
I very much
final
think he keeps
countdown.
buying the rights to that song. I don't know if he bought like outright rights to it, or he just keeps purchasing it. But
They have to purchase it for like a certain amount of like time, like how many
oh,
times they could play it, the length of the song, what part of the song they can play.
oh damn.
Yeah, that's how copyrights work.
Well, shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't want Brian to
I
retire, but
think I
we
think my
have to.
wrestling theme song would just be a beat that I would have my brother make. Nothing
Come out to an
else,
instrumental.
nothing. Yeah, no words.
I'm gonna come out to Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio.
The company would have to pay for that, unless it's
I
like
can make
here in the
that.
Indies forever.
I can make that happen. Well, Triple H probably won't pay for it. You know, man. We'll work something out.
Well, we're black, so they would never hear it on TV any fucking way.
I highly doubt that. I would like to think. I would like to think more positive about that.
We'll talk about Hunter in a second. So bad blood happened last week,
Yeah.
and guess what?
What happened?
Jimmy came to work.
Yeah. It took a long time, but we made it.
I mean, I was just wearing Jimmy Uso merch, just cycling out my Jimmy Uso merch like every week. I was gonna be right one week, damn it.
That's a crazy way to look at that.
And you know, I just happened to be right on Saturday. You know, because after Saturday, I was gonna give up. I
Give
promise you, I
up.
wasn't like, damn, he's just not coming back like at all.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
Bad Blood only had, to what the IWC would say, two good matches, and that was the first match and the last match. And then they're saying the only reason why they're counting the last match as a good match is because Jimmy came back. And his return consisted of 4 super kicks and Uso splash.
That's real.
So, um, how did you feel about the card?
I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? I saw the conversation beginning about if the card was too short, if the card too long, the card don't like. I'm like, I was having a great time. You know what I'm saying? I've had wrestling fatigue for the past few months now, so the shorter the card, the better. You know what I'm saying? I definitely would have swapped out some matches for some other matches. You know, um, I would not have had like two of the matches on the card. I don't know why Bailey and Nia was there, but Gunther and Sammy wasn't. But you could have kept Bailey and Nia and then had like and then took Damian and Finn off and then still added Gunther and Sammy. Like Gunther and Sammy should have been on the card no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Um it just
Would that have been Gunther's first title defense?
no, it's like second, I think. Second or third, like it definitely wasn't the first.
Because his
Had to
first
be a
defense
second or third.
being on a Raw is hilarious.
I feel like most of his defenses are gonna be on Raws for now, because Crown Jewel's next. He's not defending, but he's fighting. He's probably gonna win that. And then I assume he's gonna fight like Punk or somebody at Survivor Series. I would hope he's on the Survivor Series card.
Punk said he'll come to work when the fuck he feel like it next. So
When they say when they say a world title shot, he'll be running over to the arena.
said, I don't know how much more I got in me. I'll see y'all when the fuck I see y'all. That's exactly what he said on Monday. And then Seth said, "Get better, old bitch, so I can beat your ass like I've been supposed to."
He's a capper. He's a certified capper. I'm not worried about anything Punk's talking about. He'll be back before too long. I do think that Punk kind of should have lost the match. 'Cause I don't like Drew losing big matches all the time, but that's a deeper conversation for a possible different time. I don't know. It's just like
I also
the
think
handling of
that
the
their
match.
storyline turned to something completely different that it wasn't even supposed to turn into. Because how the fuck did we get here?
What do you mean?
How did we get to the family shit and the bracelet and all this extra foolishness? Like, how the fuck did we even get here?
Well, I mean, I feel like that was bound to happen with how personal it was going to get. It was just the progression of how personal. That was bound to happen at some point.
I mean, I'm always down to say fuck Larry, because it's Larry. But like the whole bracelet thing, the popping of the bracelet, the pouring of the beads in the crowd while Victoria was in the fucking crowd, like that to me is insane. Y'all went out, found the exact color beads that she had, put them in the bag that everyone knows for being like the tack bags, and then just had him pour them all over Punk while that girl was sitting second row. That's
Who?
nasty. That's nasty work. The girl that made the bracelet, they gave her free
Oh,
tickets to Bad Blood, and Punk
that.
made her a friendship bracelet and everything.
Oh, that's real.
Yeah, she made a bracelet for AJ Lee, and Punk did give it to her. I seen a picture of AJ recently, and she had it on. So she's walking around with the bracelet on that Victoria made for her. But yeah, she was second row. They had her meet Punk backstage. He gave her a friendship bracelet, and yeah, she posted on Twitter that she just got her chair in the mail. So they sent them shits out really really fast because I think she posted that picture like Wednesday. Bad Blood was Saturday. So
That's real.
yeah, I
Hmm.
didn't know the chairs had like the seat numbers on them too.
Real?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on.
Now she about to go check your chair.
Wait, wait.
In the front, hers had like a plate on it that had like the number on it, like her seat
Oh,
number on
yep,
it.
it's here. Yep. That's crazy.
You never knew that?
No, I didn't look at it. I remember when we left the arena and they. I remember when we left the arena and they cut the rope and then they let us take them. But that was about it. Mm-mm. But that's cool. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Hell in a Cell match was excellent, and then the main event did what it was supposed to do. Get the final boss and Jim, so that's also great. I was
You
definitely more
notice
happy to see Jim.
how I didn't like say anything about Dwayne yet?
Why?
Cause Dwayne is gonna come back, right, and do all of this shit just to not be at WrestleMania 41.
He's a lie. He's a lie. That's what he is. That was the most stupid lie I heard in a little bit. Oh, The Rock's not going to be at WrestleMania. Shut up. Don't lie to me, Meltzer. I don't know why y'all keep giving me reports. I read that report and I didn't realize it was a Meltzer report until a little bit later, and I'm like, okay, now I really don't believe this. The Rock is going to be at WrestleMania, people. I don't know
I
why that's
feel
even a topic of
like
conversation.
Barack has also gotten online and told the dirt sheets to shut the fuck up. So I feel like if that wasn't true, he would have got online and told everybody to shut the fuck up. And then post a mental health video like he did that same day.
I'm not believing that mess, man, because at that point, then everything changes because the people that were just begging for this Rock and Roman match to happen, which again, still very stupid, but um,
So what about Moana 2 and live action Moana? He just can't go to the premieres because he got to wrestle his cousin.
no, I want him to do that. I don't want him to wrestle Roman Reigns. I
Oh,
want him to
you
film every movie he has. Tooth Fairy, back to
There isn't
back
gonna
to
be another Tooth
Tooth.
Fairy. I don't know why you starting
Yes,
rumors.
there is. Yes, there is.
You're starting
Tooth
rumors.
Fairy, more fast, more tooth. You know what I'm saying? You ain't ready for it. It's gonna have Kevin Hart, Vin Diesel, Seal. You know what I'm saying? Me.
You have to stop putting seal in places.
I love Seal. I love Seal. But nah, I mean, I Rock can go wherever he wants to go. But I'm trying to save him from having possibly the worst match of his career But the kids in what's that word they use aura? That's what the kids
Oh,
are saying
like
these
the
days. So I
kids
mean,
like you aren't Gen Z,
don't disrespect me, okay? I
but
ain't
you
like that.
are.
I am Loft. That's what I am.
Yeah, lost
My
the
my,
Gen
my
Zer.
my name is my name is not Gen Zer. Darn it. But nah, man, it's just. Did you like the bad blood card? You never said anything like about not liking it.
I enjoyed the bad blood card. I think that Finn should have won over Damien.
That's real.
I did not give a fuck that Raquel came back.
Ah,
Um, and then what else? When I asked for blood in that Hell of a Cell match, I didn't mean like crack Drew's head wide the fuck open. That's not what I meant.
oh, that was your fault. Oh, okay.
When I said I
You
wanted a
did.
bloodbath, I didn't mean like 16 staples to the dome piece. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean 16 stitches. I didn't mean that. Not stitches, staples. Like his shit was split by, and you can tell by the way that Punk hit him that he hit him way too
That was an
hard.
early one.
Yeah, and he
That was
hit
an
him.
early one.
He didn't hit him with like the flat part of the toolbox. He hit him with like the the seam of it, like the lining,
Yeah,
like
the power
straight
is
to his
back.
shit. So when they showed Drew, I was just like, yo. And then the blood just didn't stop. And there's secrets that to get them to bleed as much as they do when they blade, that they take baby aspirin because it thins out the blood, so it causes you to bleed more.
That's real.
I don't know if Drew took the aspirin or if he was even supposed to bleed in that match, but the way that his head was gushing was crazy.
The power is back. I like that.
And I don't know if Punk was selling at the end of the match or not, but bro couldn't even walk. He couldn't
Probably a little bit
walk.
of both.
Like, huh?
Probably a little bit of both.
That shit was crazy, bro. They tried to give him oxygen. He snatched the oxygen off. Talking about let me call my wife. Meanwhile, his wife is in California doing fucking comic book signings and shit.
Let me call her. Give me the phone.
No, she was talking to Minnie.
What I said was, give me the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I just said. When she's done talking to her, I want a conversation too.
She quoted their picture and said, "You are the prettiest crier I've ever seen." I said, "Oh shit." I said I would frame that tweet. Not gonna hold you.
That's real.
If Trish Stratus said something to me like that to me, I would frame the tweet. I would. I'm gonna put Rhea's tweet on the fucking t-shirt.
I love seeing people happy to meet AJ Lee. I think I love to see that. Those are my favorite type of content.
That's your favorite genre.
Yeah, when people are happy and like crying to see AJ Lee, that makes me really happy.
She should do WrestleCon, but I don't think she wants to be in that environment with all them stinky people.
I think she should do WrestleMania. But,
That's
that's
not
just
what I
me.
said at all.
That's what I said. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that that's what you said, but that's not what I said.
You don't want to see WrestleMania?
She
I do.
doesn't want to wrestle. I
I
don't
didn't say
understand what you
wrestle.
guys don't understand. She doesn't want to wrestle.
I didn't say wrestle. I just want to. You don't understand, and
She
I
doesn't want
keep
to be on
explaining
camera
this to
either.
you.
She doesn't want to be on camera either. She don't fuck with y'all.
Why do you keep saying that as if she said she don't fuck with us? Why do you keep spreading that narrative that is incorrect?
Because she hasn't shown up yet.
That's not. That's not correct. You're just saying things that are incorrect. The last report that I saw her say is that whenever the time is right.
Which is never.
You hating, and I need you to stop. I
I'm
don't know
not
why you don't
hating.
want to. You hating for real.
I just want you guys to realize that you guys are asking her to come back to a place that, you know, did a lot of mental turmoil to her. And you guys should just, let her be an author and write her books and her comics and stuff and be happy away from y'all.
I understand that, but don't you think a lot of that was Vince McMahon?
I
Like
think a lot of that was her being like super young and being in the industry.
I understand your sentiment. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But I'm saying to you is I don't think if she never wanted to come back, I do feel that she would have said no. Like I feel like she's always been honest about that. You know, and she they've asked her before, and every time she just said no. So for her to say something that's not no, I'm gonna be hype about that. And I don't think that's wrong to be like, oh, she may come back if she says when the time is right. She didn't say, nah, I'm done. She didn't reiterate what you just said, which is all could be correct. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to invalidate what you're saying. All I'm saying is she could have clearly verbalized that she never was to come back again. And I'll be like, oh, okay, it's over. But she's doing the same thing Layla did on her interview. Literally, AJ and Layla damn near said the exact same thing. So what's the difference?
No, Layla said she would love to come back. AJ said when the time is right. The time can never be right.
How do you know that? Would it your clock and her clock? I feel like are different clocks. Is what I'm saying. You think the time is never right, but what happens if the time is right
I
then?
said the
To
time
her,
could never be right, is what I said. Oh shit. I'm
what do you
spilling
mean
stuff.
the time can never be right?
For her.
How?
Said
If she
that.
if she said that if she said that when the time is right, that means a time could be imminent that is right. If a storyline or if her body feels right, if her brain feels right, if whatever feels right, that's when the time is. So if she comes out at any point between now and whenever Punk retires, then what? I don't.
Then she's
I
just
don't.
there for one time and never again. My point is she don't
I
fuck
don't know
with y'all.
why your
That's it.
approach is this.
Hmm?
Why do you think she doesn't like us? Why do you think that? Why do you think it's us? What do we do? I can do nothing to her. I've given her love for my entire life. I didn't do nothing wrong to AJ
Why you keep personalize it?
because you said us. You literally said us, which is me and the fans of her. That's us. That's literally what us means. I put the blame on Vince because he's a terrible man, and I do think that he was a huge part of it. I don't think I did anything or any of the AJ Lee fans did anything. I would hope not. You know what I'm saying? And if we did, I would feel she would verbalize that like she hasn't had a problem verbalizing before. So I don't think it's too outside of the realm to say, okay, maybe she might if she clearly verbalized that. You feel me?
You feel me?
I do think she's coming back though. And
Okay.
I'm not. I don't want to wrestle for 5 years. Ain't nobody saying all that. I'll be fine with an appearance, a walkout. That's all I want. That's little. I'm bare minimum. No 5-star match, world title run. I didn't ask for all that. All I one walkout, and I'm content. That's me personally. I'm content. You feel me? If she want to do more, even better. You know, but no. Nah, the rumble opens up a lot of possibilities with that. So I mean,
Can I ask why why Andrade told Melo to put the fries in the bag? First of all,
he used to watch his fucking mouth. That's the
if
problem.
Melo said that to him, I didn't hear it. So
Yeah, he said it to him last week.
when he said it, I took offense.
What?
I said, "Who the fuck he talking to?"
Yeah, Melo said it to him first, and then Andrade hit him a few hard times. Boop, 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 boop. And they were fighting backstage. You were watching that show.
Wait, was that when I was in Philly?
No,
Oh,
you were actually watching that show though. I mean, I don't know how you missed that one, but yeah.
yeah, no, I probably like fucking tuned it out. I don't know. But yeah, fuck. I said it out loud. I don't think any of my recording devices captured that, but I said, "Who the fuck is he talking?"
He thought he was a funny man.
I I don't know. Charlotte need to come get her husband.
It's about to be game 7, so that's all that matters.
That's cool. Hopefully, this is the last goddamn match. I'm sick and I'm tired.
Yo, why you like good things? Why you hating on good things today? I want to know.
I'm not hating on good things. I just think that there's other ways to push Mello than to continuously fight the speed champ.
Oh,
Who
that
needs to
nah,
be focusing on
crazy dish.
speed? Wait,
Nah,
who needs to be focusing on this new bracket that's about to start that I'm about to read to you?
care about no speed bracket.
Well,
The
let's
speed bracket.
let's get into it, shall we?
No, get away
the,
from the speed bracket. I
the
don't care about speed.
the next round of speed
Oh,
consists of 4 new brackets with 8 new competitors.
oh
Now,
shit.
some of these names are from NXT.
Oh, okay, great.
Sheamus versus Giovanni Vinci.
Sheamus.
Braun Breaker
Oh.
versus Cruz del Toro.
That match is going to be mad speed. That's going to be 30 seconds, maybe 5 seconds actually. Fuck that.
Dragon Lee versus Tavion Heights. And
Tavion.
Akira Tozawa versus Riley Osborne.
That shit is ass.
Well, yeah, that
Shit's
is
terrible.
that is that is the next bracket for speed. Now I want to talk about Rikishi Fatu real quick. Happy belated birthday to the man with the fat arse. Birthday was yesterday.
Oh damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's like
Mad people birthdays was yesterday. His birthday was yesterday. Dusty birthday was yesterday. Rhea birthday was yesterday. Ricochet birthday was yesterday. It was like, damn, nigga.
he's Kobe Bryant with it.
Shit. October 11th got all the hoes, huh? So Rikishi finally said his piece about Jay winning the IC title. He opened his mouth to say he is Jay's #1 fan. I mean, I guess, but I know a few people that would beg to differ on that. And then they asked him about the Vince doc and if he watched. He said he had, at that point, he had only watched like the first 2 episodes, I believe he said. And what episode was Stone Cold on there talking about CTE?
Possibly the last one.
So,
Possibly. I really don't remember.
so he didn't get to actually watch it, but you know, his co-host asked him about that particular part and how he feels about CTE. Let me tell you what Big Keish said. CTE is a part of the wrestling game. He said it doesn't. He doesn't remember if he's ever gotten a concussion while he was active, and if he has, he just shook it off and just went on about his day. He said he's on the side of Stone Cold of not believing in CTE until he does more research.
Isn't him forgetting that he got a concussion a symptom of CTE?
He said he doesn't know
No,
if he's
like
ever
that
had
ass.
one. He said he doesn't know if he's ever had one.
I that am I tripping? Am I I'm not bugging, right?
We're on devices.
I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm
One of us
literally
can
asking
one of us can actually look this up if we want to.
no, like a memory loss because it's a head injury. So memory loss would be a symptom of CTE and or head trauma. So him forgetting if he had one could literally be him. He could have had one in his career and just not remembered it.
Let me see. CT. I can hear myself and it's throwing me off. Um.
It's like when Miz cracked his head and he like forgot half the match.
It's a brain disorder likely caused by repeated head injuries. It's the cause of death of nerve cells in the brain. It gets worse over time. Let's see. Symptoms: memory loss, confusion, impaired judgment, impulse control problems, aggression, depression, anxiety, suicidally, and eventually progressive dementia. So, well,
Yeah, I mean, I hope he does.
that explains why Benoit, you know, aggression is a part of such. So, all right, get Orange Cassidy out of here. Got them damn joggers on again.
Orange Cassidy, man, terrible.
Um, I want to switch over to AEW really, really quickly because I have a question, right? So I was listening to our pod while I was at work the other day, right? And
Okay.
last week you said there was a big three that was signed to AEW, and it made me think you missed a person that was also signed to AEW around the same time as those other three people.
And they may not have been as relevant for me to remember.
Where the fuck is Deanna Peraza?
Oh yeah, yep, yep. I'm fully aware of what I said. I thought about Deanna Purrazzo when I was saying that. She's not in the big. No, she's Big Sean in the big three.
Yo.
Now I love Big Sean. I love Big
So
Sean. And I
she's
love Deanna Purrazzo.
so she's mellow with the big three at WWE
No.
because he's not in the.
He is in the big three. It's the big four, actually. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
no, because he didn't host Bad Blood.
he had other things to do. Focus. You're throwing me off. You're throwing me off, and I can't do all this at once. I can't. I can't do all this at once. You're throwing me off, and you're confusing me. Darn it.
But yeah, where the fuck is Deanna Peraza? After her like thing with Tony Storm, she like had one more match and she disappeared. The only reason why I even thought of her existence is because like she posted pictures of herself on the timeline in reference to AEW, and I was like, oh yeah, they signed her.
I told you they make you a big deal for a little bit, and then when your time has passed, apparently her time passing was pretty darn quick.
She
I
could have
guess.
stayed in fucking TNA.
You're correct. You're absolutely correct. But that doesn't follow the AEW way. We're going to see an example of the AEW way tonight. The only way Tony Khan knows how to fix creative is debut. Who can I bring over from a different wrestling company and help a rating? Which probably isn't going to work.
Well,
But yeah, Deanna Praz was excellent. I'm not sure why she's not more prominent on at least. I know people say, "Oh, just watch Rampage." No, so let's try a different answer. Let's try a different answer than that. Watch Rampage or Collision? No, and no.
I don't think she's on
Collision
either
makes
of
me want to
those either.
collide with my pillow. So no,
I
I'm
don't think
okay.
she's on either one of those either.
She might be on Ring of Honor.
Well, since we're talking about AEW, let's talk about Ricky Starks and why he's being held hostage.
Oh,
Ricky Stark talked to Hotspot, and this is what he had to say about not being on TV. He confirms that he's not injured. That's number one. He said, "No, I'm not out of action due to an injury. I'm healthy. I'm of sound mind and body. I'm capable to wrestle. Just, it's not up to me." I get a lot of messages lately where people were saying, "Hey, just checking on you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're mentally okay." And it's so sweet. It means a lot to me because these people don't know what's going on, right? But yeah, I get a lot of messages. Every time I read them, I tear up because people still, they care, and I love them. I wish I could give an answer. I'm healthy. I'm ready to get back in the ring. I am in shape, obviously. Always been in shape. Sometimes it just isn't up to me. I guess that's what they say. So, I love wrestling, and I'm gonna figure out a way to do it one way or another. But I at least think I owe fans some type of explanation to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge. So, some people don't want to believe that. That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Think that he should be released from them damn shackles. I promise you, like
He won't be. Not until he get his contract, until his contract expired. That's about it. That's the best bet you got. Him going to NXT because he gonna be on ice until that contract. I don't know when his contract expires, but he gonna be on ice until then because it's already been decided. It's too late now. He's basically already in Florida. Ain't nothing you can do.
I think that's a contract that Triple H should have meddled in during WrestleMania. Like, hey, wink, wink, come here.
Well, then that would be tampering. You can't do that.
You gotta put some whispers. Like, hey, go ahead and request to get the fuck
That
out
is
of here.
against the contract. You're gonna get them in trouble, man. You can't be doing that. Gonna get them in the trouble. Well, I see. I see. He'll be there for too long. It's cool. He'll be there for too long, and then they're gonna pick up some guy that we. I do. I have a heavy belief that they're gonna do a Kevin Owens for Ricky Starks trade.
What?
I have a heavy belief that they're gonna do a Kevin Owens versus Ricky Starks trade.
Fuck did you just piss me off?
I'm just telling you what I think is gonna happen. I could be
Tyler
wrong,
Breeze,
but
I swear to God, if you take your ass.
Tyler Breeze.
Well, he's in contract with WWE for up, down, down anyway, so.
Oh, to be the third male model.
Yeah.
That he would fit. I mean,
I mean, yeah, in WWE. Stop fucking playing with me. I dare y'all to take my breeze away from me. I'm going to fucking like blow a gasket. So apparently, Chris Statlander turned face. Were you aware of this? I learned this about 2 hours ago.
I knew she wasn't with Stoke anymore after an invoice that was given to him, and
Which
he
I'm about to read to you, which is why I brought that shit up.
yeah they didn't explain it. It was just no. They were like, no, they didn't give it no more. And there was no explanation for it. So I'm like, okay, thanks. No video
No.
package, no nothing. Just
Mm-mm.
you know,
So give me a second. Ooh, sleep is creeping up on me. So she sent out an invoice on October 10th, and the balance is $781,820. Now, physical therapy bill. The description is physical therapy needed on wrist due to early symptoms of carpal tunnel due to constant uppies. The price of that is $1,245. Are you okay?
I couldn't
You
hear you for
what?
a second.
Oh.
I couldn't hear you for a second.
Emotional damage. Payment for emotional damages caused by the amount of DMs sent to the inbox requesting uppies from random people. That is $80,575. And lost title shot is the last one. Stokely lost Chris's CMLL title shot in a bet where he said he could ace a Spanish quiz and clearly did not. That is a total of $700,000. So that was the total. And the due date on it is pay up or else. Um, Stokely tweeted that and said she done lost her damn mind. And clearly so has he, because why would you gamble her title shot?
That is a way to explain it, but I mean, hey, that's a that's a crazy. I don't know what to get from that. I really don't know. I'm not sure what to take from that. That's the explanation, I guess. I mean, shit.
The details in this is hilarious, because why are you as a grown man asking for uppies?
He's a short guy, so I mean,
Generally.
maybe that's what he likes to do. I don't,
Thank
you know
you.
what I'm saying? That's his life. I would like to know who he asked.
Will he ask for
Like Samoa
uppies?
Joe.
He was
Yeah, I want to
asking
know.
her to pick him up.
Oh, only her? Oh, I thought it was like multiple people that like found out that he was like asking. It was only her. Oh, okay.
Yes, this is her invoice to
That's
him.
boring.
Boring. That's
I thought he was
harassment,
like asking like multiple
actually.
people, like, can you, like you too? Like I thought he's like asking like big cash for uppies.
Asking Chris to
That'd
pick
been
him
like
up.
crazy. I hope they explain this on TV. I'll like actually turn on Dynamite if like they explain this on TV. I would like to
Now, what
see.
if you have to find out on Rampage or Collision? Then what?
Oh, shoot, then I ain't gonna find out. Well, go and hit that YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is the best thing ever. You know what I'm saying? I hit that YouTube real fast. There ain't no problem.
I've made the statement before that I watch AEW on my DVR when I'm bored. So I do record it every week. There are times when I'm in my kitchen about to eat something and I have nothing else to watch because I've done watched everything on Zeus, everything on VH1, and things of that nature. I've started actually watching NXT in real time, so I can't use that as like my dinner watch anymore. So from time to time, I'll throw on AEW if I'm like really bored and or interested in what's going on for that current week. Um,
That's
we
real.
spoke on Speed earlier, but we didn't speak on who won the tournament, and it's Candice LeRae. Candice Candice LeRae beat Io Sky clean.
And like, oh, the 2 minutes or less.
It's a 3-minute match, yeah. So
It would have been something I'd do, but that's what your boys be doing.
going back to Bad Blood, you mentioned Dwayne the Rock Johnson against my will. And he made a tweet after. Well, no, he made a tweet 2 days ago, and the tweet says the show ain't over until the final ball says it's over. There's no business like show business, and there's no connection stronger and more electrifying than that of the people and the people's champ. You feel the mana, final boss engaged, see you on the road. And then it's like two dap emojis, and one of the hands is white. Hello?
Is that an issue?
No, I guess he's dapping up Cody. Because
He probably
Roman isn't
slapped him.
white. No,
Huh?
there's two fists bumping fists. This is a dap.
That's alarming.
So the first reply says, "What are you plotting, Pebble?" And then it's a picture of the Shield back in the day, and it says, "Come outside, ain't nobody finna jump you." I'm gonna text you this picture so you can see it.
It's very alarming.
The picture's alarming. The fuck. Um, there was a video surfacing from the audience of Solo Sokoa saying that The Rock is a part of the plan. And I've been trying to figure out what fucking plan does Solo have that requires Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Ain't got no plan. Move fast plan.
Um, I think that you're wrong. um, and I need Roman Reigns to stop being a stubborn little dickhead, okay? Because why would you ever fix your mouth to say no yeet on national TV?
No yeets.
Because Jimmy was like, oh, I know one person that can help us. And then the whole crowd was like, yeet, 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 yeet. And then Jimmy was like panning like the mic to the crowd because, the crowd was saying who the fuck he was talking about. And then this motherfucker goes about some no yeet. Bitch, no you. What the fuck? People are in my
No yeet.
people are in my comments on TikTok what's your issue with Roman? You got an issue with Roman? Yes. And if you're a fan of the Usos, you should too. What are we talking about? What? He pulled the manipulative dip and was rude and disrespectful for 4 goddamn years, and all of a sudden, because he's face now, I'm supposed to, oh my God, Roman, no.
She's saying no business.
I'm gonna say, Joe, what the fuck do you want every time he comes to work? Just like I said last night, Jimmy was in the middle of speaking and this motherfucker's music popped. Why? You couldn't wait till the fucking finish the sentence? Goddamn.
Now the tribal chief is coming.
Solo was in the back.
Like I said to you, as I'm putting my chicken back in this oven, the tribal chief is coming out.
Solo was
that other dude. I don't know who that is, but
Solo
we don't care about him.
He's the tribal chief.
I don't care if he got any. I don't care what he got. I can tell you some place he has to get, and that's off my TV. That's where he has to get. Anybody worry about him?
I said that in the video too. I said, just because Jimmy's back, I'm not switching up. Solo's still my tribal chief, but I don't think that portion of my video made the cut to TikTok, and I might just have to chop that particular part up and just make it 30 seconds on my page.
I want to ask you a question, okay? What does the tribal chief mean to you?
He's the leader of the bloodline.
Okay. Now, as the leader, how can you explain him getting pinned so damn much? How is he leading anything? If he just keeps getting his ass beat every week, except for Friday, which he finally won a match. I was surprised.
Well,
but explain that, please.
Did him and Tama lose at Backlash to Randy and KO?
I don't know. They may have won that. Maybe. I don't know. Wait a minute.
Okay. Solo has really only lost like his singles matches. He hasn't won like any of the tag matches he's been in.
But he always loses the 1-on-1 matches.
Oh, not as of late.
And he keeps getting pinned in the tag matches.
Because, when like Jacob showed up and stuff, he's been like superior and protected and stuff.
So if another guy is superior and not getting pinned, shouldn't he be the tribal chief instead of the guy who just keeps getting his ass beat every week?
I don't know, because Roman got pinned by Jay.
Towards the end of the run, Roman spent 3 years not getting pinned at all. So Solo's already behind schedule.
Well, that's because they're running him to for y'all to hate him. I don't hate Solo. I've always loved Solo. I loved Solo when Solo was in the Indies.
I wish
they would let him. Wish that they would let him be that. That nigga was scary. If y'all think Jacob is scary, go look up Sefa Fatu.
No, I'm cool.
Which is why I'm kind of still alarmed at how that main event went on Saturday, because him and Jacob were tag partners in the Indies, and their chemistry seemed a little off last weekend. And I don't know if it's because Solo's been in WWE for the last 2 years, and Jacob's been tagging with Zilla, but I was just like, these aren't the fucking monsters that I know. I
Because Solo is whack now. That's what I keep been trying to tell you for so long.
No, you be trying to hurt my feelings. There's a difference. And see, exactly, that was God. God told him to shut the hell up. He disconnected. He disconnected.
Yo, what's happening?
Yo, why'd you just... You said what?
I was trying to explain to you why. I'm not trying to hurt you. I just think being the tribal chief and losing, those two things don't go together. So that's why I be saying he's not the chief at all, because he loses a lot.
But
Like a lot.
He has his own bloodline, and he's doing the best that he can. You know.
This is the best right here.
He's building his bloodline right before he gets his title. You know. Where Roman had the title first and then built his bloodline. He's doing it the opposite way.
Yeah, say backwards.
Yeah, he's doing it the opposite way. He built his bloodline first before getting his title, where Roman already had his title before.
Oh, so he's trying to build his team before he goes to the finals.
See, you see what I'm saying?
He ain't cooking nothing. He ain't cooking the damn thing.
You're dickhead.
That stove is off.
All right, well.
I see. He putting up 0 points. Okay. All right. See his vibe.
Wrestle Dream has started. I'm gonna open this shit. Why is Mercedes on the poster if she ain't got no fucking match?
Because Tony kind of stupid. Next question. Asking these questions. Asking all these ridiculous questions.
Her picture is dead ass on this poster. She's not on the card.
Because Tony Khan is confused and he's using her face as promotion.
What if she comes out and do her little dance?
I would be very happy.
CE no. CE no. Because we're all CE no. Sorry.
Damn.
Did I ruin your little song?
No, I don't really like that song. It's catchy kind of, but I prefer the other one.
Monet.
That was a hit.
That's the one. She should have brought that one over. But
that's what I'm saying. Now she want to rap. I give him hell in the cell. Why? Yo, one day we gotta do a lyric breakdown. Can we do that?
No.
Yes. Can we please do a lyric breakdown?
Oh my God.
Like right now.
Turn us into Joe Budden. Oh.
Please pull up the lyrics to that song. She wasn't saying.
I'm trying to pull up Wrestle Dream. Goddamn.
No, Wrestle Nightmare. Turn that down. Anyone trying to see that? Anyone trying to see that?
Okay.
You know you don't want to watch Wrestle Nightmare.
I was trying to be nosy.
Anybody trying to see that? Unless Bob comes out, I do want to see that.
Where who?
Bob. Chief Executive Officer.
Shit gave me the definition. Go to Rap Genius.
Yo. Oh, it's on Rap Genius? Oh shit. This is the full John. She said I didn't wait, these are the words?
Yeah. Heavens to Virgil was nasty.
She said, heavens to Virgil, they gave me a bigger check. Hurt my heel, but never skipped a step. Oh shit, hold up. Heard I healed, got the women pressed. Look, I'm top tier, all the standards set. Okay. Bounce back in the game. This is soundtrack to my reign. You hear the crowd clapping in praise. Champions belt back on my frame. Oh yeah, she kind of hold away. It's been a minute. Y'all get back when I'm finished. CEO handling business. This was the mission. Stepping on all my millions. Get back to counting my millions. I'm fucking the flow up. It's been a thing. Conquered all my dreams. Now it's a regular scene. It's all in my genes. Oh yeah. As soon as I hear a ding, they know the boss in the ring. Look at the scars, all this pain. I heard the fans calling my name. I know the cost for all this fame. You call them dues, I call them paid. Oh, that was hard. Wait a minute. She said she paid her dues. That's hard. Air horn. I got what it takes. Y'all be taking them L's. Is this a second verse? Wait.
Keep going.
Wait a minute.
Keep going. No, keep going.
I got what it takes. Y'all be taking them L's. I'm great. No, they ain't taking that will mistakes. No, I won't make them as well. Monet, I give them hell in the set. Wait, why she rhyme? Wait, I know I got what it takes. Y'all be taking them L's. I'm great. No, they ain't taking that will mistakes. No, I don't make them as well. Oh, okay. She's rhyming. She's rhyming well with cell. She said Monet at the end. Okay, I understand. And then CEOCE. Yeah, okay. Blueprint. Yeah, it seems true. Let me teach you. Doubters try to defeat you. Haters will try to repeat you. Don't let it beat you. This is better than Eminem. I'm only human made. Everything I have to do to be great isn't impossible. You do the same. Y'all got to stand in your name and strengthen your focus. Show me your love. I'm going against the grain. When they want you to be regular, got to control the dream. Show them you're a competitor. Show up and show me your greatness. Now there ain't nobody better, huh? I never stopped, and neither should you. Fruits of my labor, it gave me the juice. Never say dicey, I'm living proof. You've been living my life to the world's living room. See it in me, make them see it in you. They don't they don't know that I'm believing you. Oh, she believes in me. They never thought I would be in the booth. Yeah, I never thought. That's facts. That's how I never thought. They never thought I would be in the booth. But look at me now. This could be you. I fucked up, but they never thought I would be in the booth. But look at me now. This could be you. That's hard. Wow, that's a woof. Damn. All right. She had a few good bars in there. I ain't gonna cap. She had a few lines in there. The Fruit of the Loom bar was hard. I'm gonna let her rock. I'm gonna let her rock. I'm gonna let her rock.
That was doo dookie trash. Fuck. Hold on. What's this?
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah. There we go.
That's
Turn
crazy.
that up. Turn that up. Turn that up.
When did you get all these things on your soundboard?
Oh, I got Nitro now on Discord, so like I can go on other people's Discords and click
Oh,
on like the soundboards that they have specific to their server. That sound came from BAS. Just thought you should know.
huh. Yeah, that was the CEO song. Hey.
Nobody's gonna hear it. I have the audio like muted.
I could tell y'all what I see on my screen right now. It's
Oh,
mad crazy things on my screen.
I would like to go over the on location prices
Oh,
for
too
WrestleMania
expensive?
41. As you guys know, I went through on location last year for WrestleMania 40 this year, and I had a silver package that included my 2 night tickets, upper level seating. I got a prize bag, and that was $750, right? Well, this year the silver packages started at $1,000.
I had the copper package. We didn't talk about that. I had the copper package. You know what I'm saying? We didn't talk about that. It's Ticketmaster.
So for the
I'm
silver
sorry.
package, you get 2 nights upper level, a WrestleMania kickoff party with Cody Rhodes, access to WWE World. So I think your WWE World ticket comes with your ticket, as well as access in like a special line at the Superstore, which I didn't fucking use because by the time I got to the Superstore, it was the last day and everything was cleared the fuck out. A dedicated entrance, which came in handy for me, even though we were also late to night one of WrestleMania.
We were?
We were running late compared to the time that I wanted to get there. We were definitely running late. Cause remember,
Oh.
I had like the tailgate and all of that stuff, and I didn't go to the tailgate either day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, could have met Braun Strowman, but
Damn.
sorry.
That's tough.
Love you, nipple man.
Excuse me?
You never noticed that Braun Strowman has nipple rings
No.
and like wrestles in them?
I didn't know that he had that.
Yeah,
I never looked.
both of his nipples are pierced. I think that is just scary with the job that he has, he could just like end up with no nipples one day. But
You ain't got no nipple. All right.
it's like they're out. It's not like the girls where like they can wear a bra. Like Liv and Rhea wear bras, so like you can't see them. But this nigga's titties are like just out.
Wait a minute.
Did I just tell you something new?
All right. So next, you said gold package.
Liv wore them on her shirt. I thought it was pretty obvious.
The gold package, a 2-night ticket, lower level seating, all included.
An all-inclusive hospitality.
Yeah, that's
hospitality.
Yeah, there.
With John Cena.
Both can't read.
You get an exclusive priority pass gift. So that's the thing that they took away from Silver, where I got mailed my gifts and things. This year, Silver package does not get gifts at all. You have to buy your own shit, nigga. And then it includes everything that comes in the Silver package, and that is starting at $4,800. The Champion package, which is currently at limited inventory, so that means you niggas got money. 2-night premium floor seating, a ringside opportunity, Top Golf with The Miz, the hospitality with Cena, and everything else that's included in gold and silver. You have your suite by the seat. So with this, you'll get 2 tickets to both nights with premium suite seats, with food and beverages, a title photo opportunity, golf with Miz, and everything else that's included in the other packages. Then you have Undertaker suite by the seat. 2 nights. You get to be in a suite with Taker. You get to take a picture with his title and the urn, Top Golf with The Miz, and everything else that is included. You get exclusive Undertaker themed gifting, and then everything else that comes with the other package. So the suite by the seat without Taker is $6,500, and the one with Taker is $10,000. Then you have the Elite package, which we discussed that one previously. That is the $50,000 package. That includes premium ringside seating. You get to take a picture inside the ring. You get access to the press conference. You get to walk out, do like the whole walkout thing on the WrestleMania stage. So you get to even touch the stage before the superstars. Ooh. And then everything else that's included. I don't think Top Golf is included in this. It doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say. But you do get to go to the thing with John Cena with the food and stuff, and then everything else is included in the other packages. So that's the on-location packages, and then they have the travel packages that include hotels. So you get 4 tickets, so that's 2 tickets to WrestleMania, Raw and SmackDown. A 4-night stay at the Park MGM, the kickoff with Cody, Superstore WWE World dedicated, and then on location staff. That's $37.25. The silver package just includes the 2 tickets to WrestleMania, upper level seating, and 3 nights at Resort World Las Vegas, and then that includes everything that was in the other package. Gold, lower seating, 3-night stay at the premium hotel, and I believe all of these come with the gold package, the gold travel package is sold out. I believe all of these come with transportation to and from the arena, and then the champion package with the hotel stays is sold out, and that's 3 to 4 nights, and then everything that was listed in the other packages. So you rich motherfuckers, go ahead, y'all have fun. 'Cause
I'm gonna go get that 10,000 one.
The Taker one?
Yeah, there's a little 20,000. We can do that. A little 20,000.
You want to go sit with Taker?
Yes,
Why can't we just get the sweet by itself? Why we gotta sit with Taker?
because I want to ask him so many questions.
Better
I
leave
love
Mark
him.
Gallows alone.
I I have to ask him mad questions.
No, you don't. What do you want to know?
Mr. Taker, sir, Mr. Dead Man, Mr. Under. I have to ask him like why the defeat the streak on 2K14. Why is that so hard? Um,
That's not.
I have to ask him
He
how
doesn't
he
have
felt
control
when
over that.
nah, nah.
That's a 2K thing. That's a
I'm
question
not.
you
I'm
ask
not taking
2K.
that as an answer. I'm not taking that as an answer. I can't do it.
He doesn't even like video games.
He does hate video games, which is very funny.
You're like, what? Why would you ask him a video game question? He hate video games.
He's just gonna make him mad. He's
Yes. He would tell you to
gonna
get the
choke
fuck out
slam
his
me.
face.
That'll be an honor if he choke slam me.
Well, guys, I don't think I can watch Wrestle Dream because none of these fucking links are working.
Ah,
And then maybe because I have OBS open too, that could be blocking it too. Whoa! Did you see
I
what that
told you.
tabs?
Told you. I told you.
The tab said something crazy.
I deliberately told you yesterday, and you never listened to me. So that's what you get.
That tab said something about jerking off. I closed it before anything popped up.
Hey, man.
Um. Well, because I keep mentioning AEW, let's talk about Mercedes Moné. While I continue to tell her to shut the fuck up on a weekly basis. So, on this week's Monet Mag, she talks about her and Stephanie Valkyre's match at Forbidden Door. There's been headlines going around saying that she credits her and Stephanie's match for the reason why Stephanie got signed to WWE. I roll. So, here's what the direct quote from the mag says. Another time was with Stephanie Valkyrie for AEW's Forbidden Door. Stephanie flew in that day and got to the building maybe an hour before the doors open. We just talked about the match a little bit where she speaks a whole nother language. That was so hard. I'm like, my God, we don't got time to go over our moves. We speak two different languages and we're both tired, jet lagged, and hungry. Yet, that also turned out to be such a great match. She was signed by the WWE days later. I'd like to think our match had a say in that. Well, here's what Stephanie had to say.
Oh, God.
Turn me up!
Are you pressing air horns?
Before that match, I had 4 days of just sleeping on planes and weeks of working daily. Also, many hours without sleeping and a great challenge with a great wrestler. She was really nice. When you work hard for a long time, it always brings rewards. AKA, bitch, you ain't got shit to do with shit. God, I love when people tell people to shut up in a nice way. Ugh. It's amazing. Sir, do you have anything to say about Miss Monet and her always fucking talking after, you know? I said this to you off mic, but I think I'm gonna say it again here. I think I'm just gonna like start a segment on here called Shut Up Monet. Because at this point, this is like the third week of me coming on here and telling Mercedes to shut the fuck up. While I've been mistaking the Monet Mag for her podcast that she had on her YouTube channel, the Monet Mag is literally just a newsletter that she sends out every, I think, Friday, to the fans, and I think she should just shut the hell up. I don't think that we need an insight weekly or at all. You know, she said something about not Mercedes. She is Mercedes. About Trinity Naomi in one of these things, and I can't find it anymore. Um, I know people were like trying to make it seem like she said that she was upset that Trinity went back to WWE and that they were supposed to be in AEW together. That's not true. I think that Trinity would have stayed in TNA had Triple H not put something proper on the table for her to come back, because she had all the things in TNA. She was a champion. She was undefeated, and you know she did a lot of great things before popping up at the Rumble. She was only with TNA from May of last year until January of this year. So she did a lot, and she was champion the majority of the time she was there. With Muscle Mommy Jordan Grace being the only person to defeat her. I I don't think that she ever really had plans. And if Mercedes herself had plans of coming to WWE before Tony Khan put his entire life savings plus the kids' life savings plus his dad's life insurance policy into her wallet, she would probably be at WWE right now as well. Did I say something crazy?
No, I mean they got a whole bunch of money, so he had to throw it at the wall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Crazy out here. I don't know, man. I just Mercedes isn't wrong in what she said. I just wish that this is my first time reading a newsletter, so I hope it's not just her telling stories from the WWE because I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody trying to hear all that shit. You in AEW right now? Let's talk about that. Um, Things that you want to do in AEW, how you're feeling mentally when the cameras aren't on. You know what I'm saying? How about that? I would love to hear that. I still love you. I just feel like it's just getting to a point where I hear every week there's another AEW star telling me about a horror story on Raw or SmackDown. It's like, bro, I don't care. Like you say it, like the fact that I hear it so much now, it feels like someone's telling them to say this stuff. It's like I think Soraya alluded to it a while ago that when she came in there, and I think Punk was still in AEW at this point, but Soraya was talking about how sometimes her and all of the other ex WWE superstars get into a circle and give horror stories about. And I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie,
That sounds bitter
that's
as fuck. That's what
that's
that sounds
corny.
like. Yeah, it
It's
sounds
corny.
like you're bitter.
It's like I understand if y'all all had the same experience and like, oh, let's talk about how bad it was. Yes, but it's like verbalizing that and then telling that to the fans who are all only going to turn it into tribalistic content. Why are you informing me about this? Why is it something that I needed to know? You know what I'm saying? We know that all that stuff happened in WWE. You know what I'm saying? You're in AEW now. Let's talk about what you're going to do in the future. I don't want to hear about you harboring on the past. It's not doing anything for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And the people who already don't like Mercedes, this is giving them more ammunition to not like her. You know what I'm saying?
I'm starting to dislike her. Like, girl,
You,
shut up.
and it's like, bro, I love her to the end of the day. It's just like I wish that again, this is my first time reading newsletters. I don't know what was being said in the past, but I hope it's not just let's talk about what happened in WWE in 2018. Like I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about Sasha Banks while you're Mercedes Moné. You know what I'm saying? The next time I want to hear about WWE is when you're about to come back, like imminently. You feel me? If you're not in on Raw or SmackDown now, talk about AEW.
But
Talk about some storyline ideas or some
there's
feuds
nothing
you
to
want to
talk
do. Your
about.
your favorite match so far. Who you want to fight? You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, I'm gonna say it like this. I think she regrets it. I think it may not be. I think her wallet happy. You know what I'm saying? The bank account is having a great time. But to me, the way I've perceived her, and again, I don't know this woman, so this is just a fan's perspective. She went from main eventing WrestleMania and having thousands and thousands of screaming fans with her and Bianca Belair. Even go back to her and Bailey and Takeover, just revolutionizing women's wrestling forever. All the way to not being on Wrestle Dream tonight, wrestling in front of 16 people on Dynamite,
16 people is crazy.
17. Sorry.
Yo,
Um, and then it's just it's been such a drop off, you know. And for her to for Tony Khan to come in and say she's going to be one of the three people to change AEW, AEW has changed for the worse because they've dropped in ratings. So Mercedes, she's not even a draw at this point now, and she's a heel. But she's the worst thing than being a heel that she's not even an over heel. Like remember when Roman was a heel, he was over still. If Randy were to turn heel, he would still be over still. People don't care about Mercedes, and she's a heel. That's two bad things going against you already. And now she's played with the task of getting Camille over. But Mercedes, if Mercedes can't get it over, how's Camille not going to get over? I mean, how's Camille going to get over? Mercedes isn't. You know what I'm saying? We all know this is a Raquel and Liv Morgan situation where Camille's going to turn on Mercedes at some point. But how are we supposed to care about that clothesline when it comes, if it comes, if all we get right now is just you not being over? The crowd doesn't really seem to care. You don't have
she
a
gets
great
booed
feud
like
going into
really,
pay per
really
views.
badly every time she comes out.
Yeah, and like you could say, oh, that's just heel booing,
It's not.
or that could be get a go away heat. And if it's go away heat at this point in her AEW career, that's not good because she hasn't been there that long. In the way Tony Khan was promoting Mercedes, Ospreay, and Okada, the only person that's giving a return on investment is Ospreay. And even that, he's running through pretty fast. He's running through Ospreay's miles pretty fast too, with the whole Ricochet match thing happening when it did. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Okada's giving them a return on investment. Okada has a championship, and his gimmick. Everyone was like, "Oh, we don't want Okada to go to NXT because he's going to be a comedic gimmick." He's a comedic gimmick now. He's saying he's really Sasha Banks. He's the same bitch every week, and I'm supposed to pop for that. And he's like his storyline is saying bitch, and he's attracted to Mercedes Moné when she does the dance. He asked the Bucks to ask Mercedes to do the dance, and then she does the dance, and Okada's sitting there like, "Wow, she's so pretty." Which I can agree with you, sir, but at the same time, it's like, bro, it's too much, you know. But I don't know. I desperately want this company to be better with like this stuff, and it just seems like they get worse, bro. And it's not good. They can't afford to go beyond like below 300,000 concurrent viewers. I don't care what anybody says. You know, a lot of AEW fans are gonna act like there's nothing wrong. Okay, that doesn't just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it's not true. You know, so you can close your eyes, you can say it's not there all you want. It's right in front of you, and it's gonna hit you in the face at some point. And I'm trying to avoid it from hitting you in the face. I'm trying to avoid it from hitting Tony Khan in the face, but I can't do much because all I am is just a fan. I'm a spectator.
Tribalistic WWE loser.
Me and Lisha are fans. Well, I say fan thinly with her, but she's still a wrestling fan. You know,
Wait, what
both
the
of us are
hell?
wrestling fans. You know, and I do believe that wrestling fans
Wait,
should want all wrestling to succeed, but
we're not skating past.
AEW is not helping themselves.
We're not
You said what?
skating. We're not skating past the thinly part. What the fuck?
What? Are you an AEW fan? Would you classify yourself as an AEW fan?
I watch.
And that's why I said thinly. You know, that's exactly why I said thinly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a moderate AEW fan right now. Cause someone asked me that in my YouTube video today. They were like, I forget what they were in there having a long ass conversation, about some topic. Probably was AEW, and they were talking about someone asked me. I can't remember the actual comment, but it alluded to the fact he was like, "Well, were you still a fan of AEW like when they were in their prime?" And I was like, "I mean, the first three people that I saw on AEW were Hangman, Jade Cargill, and Sting. I was watching when Sting debuted. I watched Jade and Shaq have that match, that tag match,
Tag
and I
match is
saw Hangman
crazy.
do a buckshot lariat, and I stood up on my couch and said, "What is that?" I was talking to a good friend of mine, and I he did a buckshot lariat, and I was like, "I've never seen anyone do that before." And that was me and Hangman. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just ever since then, the company hasn't been the same. And if you don't see that, then I don't know what you're watching. You can be afraid that AEW is gonna die all you want. I'd rather you be afraid and like admit that there's something wrong than you be afraid and act like all of us are stupid when we're not. And and this too, I'm gonna be done with this. Um, the TV deal doesn't matter when no one's watching the TV show.
Ooh, bars.
Thank you. And let
I'm
me say
doing
that one
something
more
with
time
my
for people in
hands,
the
so
back.
I can't hit the horn. My fault.
One more time with people in the back. The TV deal, the big major TV deal that they just got, that TV deal does not matter if the TV show, which is surrounded against, no one's watching it. So where are we at with this now? You know what I'm saying?
Wanda Marco.
Bang, bang. If no one's watching the show, why should I care about this TV deal? This TV deal doesn't mean nothing to me. People be flexing the TV deal like they getting the money. They made all this money on the. Okay, did you watch the show? Because I know 200,000 people stopped watching it when they were going against Trick Willie and Ego. I know Ego watching like, damn, I got out of there before it got worse. Yeah, it's gonna keep getting worse until someone decides to get better. That's why I'm hoping if Shane O'Mac pops up tonight, he's not an on-screen character. He helps Tony Khan with creative because he needs it. I said it. I recorded the video today. I think Shane and Brian should pull a SmackDown Live and take creative away from Tony Khan and just run it like that.
I think a lot of things should be taken away from Tony, like that fucking cup. Sorry.
Hey man, and Tony, stop yelling, stop hollering all the time. Cause that fatal 4-way announcement on Dynamite was crazy. You were hollering, bro. You were yelling, and I'm like, bro,
Fucking eyes was bucking. That shit was crazy.
hey, why are you yelling?
Yo,
Why are you
Ray had
screaming at
me
me?
fucking crying. Talk about
Your
some Tony.
shoes one,
Tie your fucking shoes.
shoes one tied. Your knees are bobbing. You're screaming at me about Jamie Hayter. I like her. You know, Soraya. Yeah, she's okay, I guess. Why are you hollering though? Why are you hollering?
I heard that he's been helping cope with hurricane relief down in the Carolinas. So
That's real.
you're doing something good with your money, Tony. Because I mean,
That's what I like to hear. That's the stuff I like to hear, man.
yeah, especially because Cope was like directly affected. I hope him and Beth are all right. He had posted a video. He posted the video twice on Instagram. That's how I know his connection was shit. About power being out and stuff like that during Helene. And he's been working with the shelters and stuff like that to get people back on track. So it's good to hear that Copeland is okay. He's able to walk and stuff, and they're just getting everything together down in the Carolinas and stuff like that. Somebody said something in my comments today about Brian. So I had posted my prediction video, and my prediction is only ever Brian retire. Um, and someone wrote in my comments and said, "Yeah, he's gonna retire and then sign a Legends deal with WWE." Huh?
I highly doubt that.
That's what I said. I was like, I don't, I don't think that's gonna happen, but okay. That would mean that they would have to offer it to him. He's just not gonna be like, "Hey, can I get this deal?" Like he tried to trademark the Yes stuff, and WWE was like copyright infringement, and then they turned around and went and reactivated the fucking copyright after telling him, "Hey, you're infringing on our rights," even though they had left it dead.
You know why I did that too?
What?
That was a retaliation because Tony put more time on Ray Phoenix's contract. So they're like, "Oh, you gonna diss me? All right, no yeet. Now you ain't get no copyright."
No, yes.
Yeah, no yes.
No, yes. And we're gonna keep putting it in our fucking game. What's up?
What you gonna do about it? None?
We got you by your nuts, nigga. Ha ha.
And like, Brian doesn't deserve that. Brian don't deserve that at all. But it's like, come on, man. Like, it's the back and forth will never stop, and no one should really expect it to. But it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here.
I don't think that the wrestlers should suffer though. And
Absolutely not.
that's another thing too that I really wish that a lot of people would own their names and stuff before signing to WWE. Like Jade Cargill was very, very smart. She trademarked all her shit and then went and signed her contract. She made sure all her stuff was concrete because they go and they trademark names. She can lease out, her stuff to them, but they still have to pay her on the back end. Where Jacobs essentially WWE currently owns Jacob's birth name. They own his fucking name. And I hate that he didn't get his shit together before like signing and that his uncles and nobody else was just like, "Hey, lock this in before you sign." Cuz they own this for however the fuck long they own you.
Well, to be fair, the chances of an NOI getting fired is second to like. There's a very little chance an NOI would ever get fired from the WWE. Not saying it hasn't happened, just saying it's a very small chance.
I think
So
they trademarked Simone Werewolf too, and I 100% hate that too cuz he's had that name forever.
yeah, I'm not surprised. But it's like it is what it is at this point. You can't really. He probably doesn't care because probably like he knows he's always gonna have a guaranteed career there, which you know only he would know.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I just want
you're
my
definitely
boys to
right.
have their things.
Yeah, you're right, man. I feel it. The
That
fact that a
company
company can
can
own the name is
say,
crazy.
yeah, they can be like, fuck you, we own this, you leave. Well, they're letting people leave with their names now, too. So,
That's good.
yeah, they're letting people leave with their names now. That is a new thing that they implemented. So, if you go to another company after leaving and you weren't using like your actual real name as your stage name, WWE is allowing people to take their names to other companies, which I believe is what they did with Ricochet. Even though they didn't
I
give him
thought
that name, but they did copyright it, I believe, for merch. So they allowed him to take that with him and go ahead and go about his business.
yeah, because he been Ricochet forever.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying though.
Yeah,
So like for in order for AEW to have Ricochet merch. Which I'm surprised they haven't put a stop to that yet, but because he still has a tab on the WWE shop, people.
that's crazy.
Just saying. Yeah, they keep you up there until you're done. That's how I got the Naomi side plates this year. I got the side plates. I think the side plates were ordered for me. Whew, I want to say early January. It was before the Rumble. I'll tell you that fucking much. Off the Euro shop because they still had merch for her. They still have Mercedes merch on the Euro shop. Well, I'm sorry, Sasha Banks merch up there.
I saw I get that jacket. That jacket was hard.
It was hard. You wouldn't have even seen it if I didn't tell
Nah.
you to turn around.
Well,
Huh?
I'm happy you did because I'm getting that junk.
Why you just don't like search Chalkline every day?
No, 'cause then they're gonna make me pay for a whole bunch of different fees.
That price in the store is higher than what it was on the website.
Aren't there fees though?
$10 shipping.
I'm still not paying that. Nope.
That's flat rate shipping. $10.
I'm
I
going
don't
to the
think they
store.
have it being above a certain price. Shipping is free. I don't think so.
I want to wear it out the store like on 2K when you press R3 when you buy something in the store. Wear it out store.
Because remember, I was gonna get us the Mysterio hats, which I probably still might do. 'Cause I think they still
I'll
have
wear it.
them.
I would. I was definitely looking at those hats to buy.
The Mysterio beanie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm still gonna get those for us. I just waiting for them to go on sale because I'm not paying $50 for 2 hats when I can pay 30. So I was gonna get them for us for Mania because it was cold, and my
Insanely cool.
my job was fucking with me, so I just didn't get it at the time.
Hurts my think of night when I get a chill.
Yo, can we not relive my traumas, please? That would be great.
Whew.
Yeah, fucking. I when I tell people that I slept with the heat on 80 and then I still had on like sweatpants and like layered clothes in the bed and was still cold, they look at me like I was crazy. They're like, "How were you still cold with the heat on 80 and then you had on layered clothes?" Because I'm anemic and we were in the cold until 2 a.m.
For so long.
waiting on fucking Ubers because the Uber driver that I had that finally got me was a dickhead and decided to fucking like end the ride, so we had to call another one.
And deal with a whole bunch of strange men just saying Uber, 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 which I'm not getting into your car, sir.
So, is there anything else left on this list here? I asked where Deanna Perrazzo was. We talked about Rock possibly not being at Mania, and then there's also rumors that the main event for Mania is Rock versus Roman versus Cody.
Please, no. Anything but that.
And then NXT whooped AEW's ass in the ratings this week
Vigorously.
and last week, I believe as well. Why has AEW been coming on Tuesdays? What's going on TBS?
I don't know.
Is Tony trying to be funny? Because that could be hilarious.
No, I think there's actually something going on, but
Oh,
they better hope it don't continue. Cause man, 800,000 something to like 300. Man,
300 is crazy.
they went down 200,000 from their before it was their lowest rating was 5. Went down to 3,
Maybe people didn't know they had moved the show to Tuesday.
and that comes down to poor promotion.
Tony was on Twitter screaming. So.
Yeah, instead of doing that,
He was on TikTok screaming. I'm sorry. That was a TikTok that was sent out.
he should have been on social media every day telling them it's going to be on Tuesday. Commercials every day, letting people know.
You have to pay for commercials now.
And he can pay it. Oh no, he wants to pay for Bob Lashley. It's okay.
Bobby Lashley comes out tonight. I'm going to like rip my fucking eyeballs out.
You better get the ripping. Bob is a for show debut. Shane is a 50.
I am going to continue to do my Chucky nails and then post them on Instagram. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting like the tips on right now as we speak. So, that being said, um, our guy friend here has to being adult. So we're gonna wrap up this week's episode of the Wrestling Room.
Oh God.
And we'll talk to you guys next week. I'm not promoting anything. You guys know where the fuck to find us at this point. If you don't, that's a you problem. Go listen to
That's
the old
crazy.
episodes. But other than that,
Her name is Lasha Maurice on all platforms. Well, most of them, I think.
see how he decided to just do my bit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, we'll talk to you guys next week. I think we'll be able to record on Friday. I have to look at my schedule again. But I think I'm off Friday, so we'll be able to record Friday.
Bet.
Yesterday was a bit hectic, so that's why episode is late. But I'm gonna go attempt to watch Russell Dream. Hopefully it'll allow me to watch since I'll be closing OBS. I think that's kind of what's blocking it, so it thinks that I'm recording the show. Like the websites think I'm recording the show or some shit. So I'm gonna go try and do that, and we'll talk to you guys next week, I guess. See, no. C E no, cause we're all C E no.
Hey, stop. Hey, stop that. Stop that. Come
C
on now.
E no. Hey no, cause we're all no, cause we're all no.